A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight.
There's all sorts of crazy stuff under the ring.
He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling them. He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea.
Oh, no. This is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
I've never personally had to face Snitsky yet in my career, and I can't tell you how happy I am about that.
I don't blame you. I'm more than a little scared of you myself.
Well, that goes without saying. Look at you, JR. Who have you ever beaten?
I don't know. I've never weighed myself soaking wet. He's not going to get caught with that one. Oh, man! That'll leave you hurting for certain.
You're not kidding, JR. That'll leave your head ringing for sure. His opponent's groggy. Here it comes.
Neck breaker. And if he follows up, that could be all wrong.
Oh, boy. This looks like an all-or-nothing move. Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's odd.
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR.
Oh, boy. The adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be...
There's the pin. He reversed it. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the...
Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal.
Up the turnbuckle he goes. I hope he knows what he's doing.
Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going. He could pin him right here, JR.
I've got a feeling that this...
He's going for it.
And he got it. That neck breaker has made short work of many an opponent. If you root around under the ring long enough, you're bound to find a weapon of some sort or another. Good grief! I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot is a chair shot.
And you
Oh, no! That last shot busted him wide open.
It sure did, JR. And if I can borrow one of your lines, business is picking up.
This isn't business, King. That's a human being in there, and he's in bad shape now. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match. Oh, flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be. Man, is there...
Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
He's going for that signature neck breaker.
And that's a great way to take your opponent out in a hurry. He's checking under the ring for weapons, JR. I wonder what he's going to find. If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure.
Oh, man! Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
I'd be surprised if there was a single person in this arena who didn't, King.
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much. but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King.
We could have a pinfall here, JR.
1, 2.
JTG's always giving shout-outs to his friend. Have you ever given a shout-out?
Well, you know, look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire.
I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake.
He's all fired up now, King. And I'd hate to be on the ring. He went straight for the pin. No flies on him.
Talk about intimidating. Snitsky's got everything it takes to be a dominating force in the WWE.
And that worries me. I'd hate to have a monster like Snitsky having his run of the place. My God, would you look at this? Grinding that ring rope right across the eyes.
I've been on both sides of that, and let me tell you, it's an ugly but effective strategy, JR.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated.
Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off.
Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to? After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher. JTG grew up on the mean streets of Brooklyn, New York, and this kid's got some hustle to him.
I know. He hustled me out of 50 bucks backstage last week.
I'm sure you're not the only one. He's got quite the head for business, does old JTG. His opponent's in trouble. He's looking to end this.
And that neckbreaker might have done the trick. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess he's going for the cover, JR.
1, 2, 3. I don't know how the WWE